We can only handle what we understand, for the key lies at the understanding of the problem. We believe that health literacy is the bedrock of health liberation. Unless we answer the cause of disease, we shall never treat the effects. Consider, if you will, ulcers. The very word ulcers simply means a wound, which triggers the question, what causes this wound? If you take a deeper look at the digestive system, one of the notable structures in this particular system is the blanket. There is a blanket-like structure that we call the mucous membrane. 60% plus of this membrane is a composition that we call water. This simply means this blanket, this mucous membrane, this protective cover is highly dependent to a great degree on the water content. Allow me to explain deeply. The mucous membrane is the home, it is the habitat, it is the house of the 4,000 species of microorganisms. These microorganisms are responsible for your digestion and my digestion. Science has revealed in the minimal amounts or in the absence of microorganisms, digestion will always have a problem. We'll experience bloating, lots of indigestion, loss of appetite. It is due to the absence or minimal amounts of microorganisms. But today, in the context of ulcers, what would happen if these microorganisms are not at the perfect balance, the perfect state? This is what would happen. In the 4,000 species of microorganisms, 2 of them are the regulator. Number 1, acidophilus. Number 2, bifidus. Once you distort the 2, Helicobacter pyloric bacteria will be overproduced. That simply means we shall have the overpopulation of Helicobacter pyloric bacterium. Once this happens, the Helicobacter pyloric bacteria begins to erode the linings of the stomach. Blisters are formed. Breakages are seen in the stomach linings, thus making the hydrochloric acid, which was supposed to break down the proteins alone. Now it spills and enters into the stomach linings, and as it begins to burn those blisters and those breakages, you develop a wound. What will be the name of these wounds? Because they were caused by H-Pylori, the ulcers, the wound will be branded H-Pylori ulcers. What was the cause? Because you will never treat the effects unless you deal with the cause. The cause was that you lost the balance. How? Acidophilus and bifidus were not able to regulate the H. pylori. Why? The mucous membrane, over 60% of its structure is water. Anytime you refused to sip some water, and even after this presentation, I must sip some water. Anytime you are not sipping water, you are dehydrating the body. And through that dehydration process, you are thinning, narrowing the mucous membrane. You are destroying the home, the habitat, the house for the microorganisms. The safe way to cause acidophilus and bifidus to be at a balance so that they can regulate Helicobacter pylori is by giving your body what it needs at most. It is water, a very critical ingredient for the digestive system. Is there a possibility that today you are suffering from H. pylori because you do not take adequate amounts of water? I'm not saying tea, I'm saying water. Stay safe, learn more. Health education will always be the capstone of health liberation, and by this we shall attain optimal health.